Hey there, folks. Hermes Gamba here, and welcome back to our Tales of Arise stream for what's going on here? Monday and Tuesday, right? I know. We've been doing this for a long time, right? Yeah. Like I said, I would at least like to show how to take down some of these side quest boss. That is how you say one of my goals as well. And show y'all where the rest of these owls at. We're gonna make it happen. We ain't doing it for every game now. We might. It depends on my mood. Let's see, y'all. Once we get the fancy laptop.
Be on your guard.
Once we get the fancy laptop, we will be able to do a lot more JRPGs from Atlas, Square Enix, and see, who else blocks? Spike Chunsoft as well.
That vision we saw, it was as if it was meant specifically for us.
What do you make of it? Do you still think the will of Dana might be involved somehow?
Maybe it's trying to tell us something. But what?
Well, it could be supernatural. You know, like seeing dead people, messages from beyond the grave, ghost type stuff.
That's your grand theory? That we're being haunted? Come on, Law.
Yeah, wow. That
He
goes
might be
marked
closer to
in
the mark than you think. What if a person's thoughts and deeds were to somehow become indelibly etched into the ether of a place? And what if those with a connection could then somehow pick up on them?
See?
You think that's what it was? Some kind of message someone left here for us?
Yeah.
I am merely entertaining the possibility. Whether it was Dana's will, or somehow connected to the Sovereign and Maiden's powers, I do not know.
Okay, back up a sec. You're saying that if a place is full of enough astral energy, it can somehow show us events that happened centuries ago?
I think it's awesome.
More to the point, how does that much astral energy gather in one place anyway? Seems unlikely it happened naturally.
Whatever it was, it survived here intact for 300 years. Whoever left it for us, the strength of their intent is beyond doubt.
The strength of their intent.
Oh, that's good to know. But guys, we are broke. We have 4,000 gold. That's not enough to live off. Let me see. How we doing? Well, we doing good on food. Okay, let me see. We'll do raw pigs. We'll do sheep. We'll do horses. We'll do chickens. We'll do pigs. Alright. Let's see. Well, we got a good bit of food. Nah, we wouldn't get that much anyway. Forget that. Alright. What did we eat? Elemental attack up by him. I may eat something different. Shouldn't know, but yeah, we only got one boss fish. I'm saving that for later. Ooh, we have no milk. By 16. Guess we use our last milk for this one, guys.
Whoa, that came out perfect.
We gotta walk the long way, guys, since there's no no fast travel in this place. There isn't, right? Damn, how y'all do me like this? Little wolves are here.
Right, here goes. Take this.
Woo! Oh, you messed up the combo, my guy. There we go. You take him down, Doline.
Look sharp. Anything in armor is all mine.
Here we go.
Consider yourself finished. Onward and upward.
Hey guys, we're just gonna walk straight there while collecting stuff. Not this dude. Oh, come on, I dodged that. What the hell?
As if the normal creepy crawlies aren't disgusting enough.
Take this.
That'll bring you down.
To be let free. Ignite.
There we go.
Should have messed with me.
Double demon fang. I owe you one. Double demon fang.
There we go. Hit him high.
Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous.
Dang, look at that combo, y'all. 31,000.
I can carve through armor.
I'm not done. Here I come. Double demon fang. Take this. Double demon fang. Double demon fang. I'll tear you apart. I'm not done.
Woo.
Double demon fang.
There we go.
Ha! Now. Scarlet Inferno.
Ah, just a 9?
Try harder. Not a chance. I'm not done. This one keeps charging us.
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it. I'll leave it to you.
Woo.
Double demon fang. Here and now. Glitter dragon. No escape.
Woo. Take out that giant bug.
Oh, now I'm real mad.
I never miss.
No escape. Blazing flame.
Tonight. Good job.
I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous.
Whoa. Good job, Law, my guy.
This one's got your name on it.
Woo.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Let me see. Should we go and get those gems down there? There's stuff here. Ah, the hell, might as well.
No choice.
Dueling! Whoa!
Try harder. I have no limit. Coming through.
Whoo!
Now. Scarlet Inferno.
Down. Bow. Woo!
You're mine.
Down, down, bow, bow, down. Bow, down, bow, 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 down.
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Down, bow, bow. Bow, bow, down. Down, bow, bow, bow. In a bind.
Not today.
Down, 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 bow, down.
Flashing bang.
Down, down, bow, bow, down. Bow, down. Down, down. Bow.
Seems about right to me.
Okay, I suppose it was worth coming back down there. Better save, cause this can go either way. Warriors! Take that magic. Dig it down, bring it back now.
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down.
Well, I'd like to shut them down.
Astral energy.
Say no more.
Down, out, down, down, bow.
Consider yourself finished. My turn.
Bow, bow.
Lightning Tiger Blade. No chance.
Ah.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Whoo!
Hey, Poodle's quivering. I think we're about to be real lucky.
Are we the little hoodle? Are we? Let's all head to the forbidden zone. Ooh, that was not fireworks. Alright, we made it here in about 10-14 minutes. That wasn't too bad, y'all, wasn't? Did I hear a door open or did I hear something growl? Something. Alright, guys. Let's head on up to whatever this place is.
Soon, we might very well learn the truth behind Shionne's thorns, as well as my own past. I have to be ready to face anything. Whatever happens. I'm determined to save Shion and Dana.
Nothing I learn can change that. Why do we go through that? I mean, made it sound like it was all ending.
Hold up, you guys.
What is it?
I want to look through that room over there. Curious what we'll find.
That's the room you visited in your past, right? Sure. We can check it out.
Yeah, let's see what's up.
This looks like some kind of research facility.
A laboratory secreted away in the Forbidden Zone. Why am I past being surprised at this point?
Looks pretty deserted.
Let's check it out. It might give us a new lead.
Yep. Let's look for clues, gang. As soon as we have this hidden.
The people of Lenegis. The Forbidden Zone is the stuff of dreams. Yet here I am, standing within its hallowed halls.
It's off limits even for lords, then? Talk about an exclusive club.
Being exclusive is one thing, but how many important facilities let in only the Sovereign? Doesn't that seem a little strange?
Yeah, there's a...
Strange doesn't cover it. If it was only one room, maybe. But a place on this scale? How do they keep it from falling into ruin? Whoever the Sovereign is, they can't manage the upkeep of this whole place themselves.
Did no one ever talk about it when you were growing up?
No, not that I can remember. Then again, Sovereigns and Forbidden Zones weren't exactly breakfast table conversations.
The Forbidden Zone is a hallowed place, at one with the Sovereign's authority, grounds of the one true ruler who presides over all Renans.
Well,
That is
that's
what we
interesting.
believed this place to be. No, what we were made to believe it was. But now, it is finally time to discover this area's true purpose, and why it was kept hidden behind the scenes for so long.
Well, guys, let's do some investigation. So, you got something on your
I
mind,
think I can
Olin?
make this work.
Well, can you make head or tail of it?
These are experiment records by the looks of it. Reams of them, dating back hundreds of years.
Well, damn.
Let's see. A composite being capable of controlling Danan astral energy so as to convert its molecular and elemental makeup. The creation of a governing central figure taking the form of a Danan. Codename Sovereign.
Sovereign.
Sovereign!
Wait, there's more. Research into utilizing force field crystals for the purpose of stable astral energy containment. That must be the Master Course.
Well, that's how development began.
With all this raw data, there's bound to be records here somewhere about the Maiden and the Lords, too.
About the lords? Why would they be on there?
Think about it. The Lord's crests are clearly of a piece with those of both the Sovereign and the Maiden. Not to mention the fact that the contenders to the crown are selected from otherwise regular Renan citizens. In other words, it may be that all Renans are unwittingly being made subject to some kind of grand scheme.
Well,
What
look,
about
everybody
the Sovereign?
else experimenting.
Does it say anything else?
Where do I start? All I've read so far is the headlines. There's so much here. To sift through all of it would require specialized... Wait,
What is it?
What you got?
Did you find something?
it's a list of names, with the title, Test Subjects, Sovereign. It's your call.
Read it.
Sure, let me know.
There must be dozens of test subjects listed here. Hundreds even. All of them failures. Wait, I think I've found one that was successful. Test subject number 1273. Ethnicity, NA. Unique adjustment index, generation, NA. Given name,
Volron. Alphen. Alphen is you. It's you, Alphen, the survivor.
They re-engineered me. Right here in this lab.
Alphen.
It's fine, really.
No, it was not fine.
What about the others? Was I the only one?
Test subject number 10105. Ethnicity, NA. Unique adjustment
It's
index,
gotta be
generation,
Volron.
NA. Given name, Volron.
Volron? But that means...
I mean, this dude's
He's
alive
only
somewhere.
sovereign because someone made him that way too.
That means he was a damned at
That's the
some point.
last one. In 3 centuries worth of records.
That
you
is
and Volron
terrible.
are
So
the
they
only
went through
2 subjects on whom
thousands
the
of people.
experiment was a success.
But what about the winners of the crown contests? Does this mean that none of them were ever crowned sovereign after all?
Upon victory, the sovereign shall return to Rena and rule over Rena and Lenegis combined. When a new sovereign is decided,
But you never see the new
the
sovereign.
outgoing monarch shall relinquish their post and live out the rest of their days on Rena. So we were told.
Sounds like lies,
According to
man.
these records, there have only ever been 2 sovereigns, neither of whom had anything to do with the crown contest. It's all lies, including the part about the sovereign residing in Rena. The crown contest was never about deciding a new ruler. It must always have been devised for some other purpose.
But even supposing that's true, someone must have been in charge for the past 3 centuries, right? If it wasn't the sovereign, then who was it?
Yeah.
Crown contests have been held this whole time, in spite of the fact that there was already a sovereign. Me.
That is
Meaning that
interesting.
for the past 300 years, someone out there has to have been maintaining that lie. The same person I'm willing to bet is behind all this.
This whole sovereign plan, right?
The Red Woman?
It's possible. But that doesn't necessarily mean she's the mastermind behind this scheme.
I think so.
She could be working for someone else. Someone back on the Renan homeworld.
Either way, it's fair to say she's definitely involved somehow.
What about the data records? Is there no other information that could help us?
Not that I can see. Just file upon file of experiment results.
Most experiments are failed,
There's
right?
nothing here about who's behind all this, or what their endgame is, unfortunately. I've barely managed to scratch the surface, mind you. You won't be able to read through it all, but you're welcome to take a look through what you can, while we're here.
I'll do that.
So this is where Alphen became the Sovereign, and Volron as well. The significance of this location would suggest...
Hey, it looks like the terminals in here turned on too.
We should look through them. They might contain valuable information.
Okay. Like we information gathering
Only
again,
2
y'all.
sovereigns in over 300 years. So why has the experiment only succeeded twice in all this time? And if that's the case, why keep on doing it? Was there really no other way? Or could there be some other reason?
No, Halim.
Forgive me.
Alphen.
I'm fine. I'm just a little shaken, that's all. I knew what I was already, so it's not like it's a surprise or anything. But it's strange. I've got all this rage inside of me, but I don't even know who
Well,
it's
you can't
for.
blame him at this point.
I'm scared that I'll put a face
Alphen's
to it,
kidnapped from his
just to
home.
have someone to blame.
If that were to happen, then No. and we'd help you fight it before you ever got that far. Wouldn't we, everyone?
See?
Yeah.
I like that change that she
You
on.
wouldn't just sit by
She's caring
and watch
about
you spiral
everybody.
out of control.
That's right. No good can come from being consumed by hatred.
You're right.
If you ever start to lose your way, you can count on us to guide you back. To remind you where home is.
And I would be happy to lend an attentive ear, should you ever have need.
Oh boy, D Money.
Thank you, everyone. I think I'll be okay now.
Alright, let's check these terminals. Master cores. Unstable due to regeneration. Halted. Spirit cores. Collecting astral energy. Energy for the purpose of the crown contest. I'll just raise through these guys. There's a lot of information. Better than Stu goes to control them via asteroids. That's how it works. See? This is the information dump we're talking about when it comes to this game. Rise is a great Tales game, but you don't do it like this. There's qualified members of Ren Populace. Level 3 authority. Indicating the elements. Since only the strong become Lord, doesn't make you any stronger. Whoa. You can no longer serve in their position or place must be quickly prepared. High latent potential exhibits significant mental instability. The following orders. As such, the risk of poses surpasses even those of the last successful subject. Self-failure. For disposal. Addendum. This is the first successful case in 300 years. Previously mentioned rest faster are now mitigated due to established control protocols. Subject is to be evaluated. Down under disguise of serving as the Lord. Wow. See what the meeting is about. Tandem with the Renaissance. The conversion as well as maintaining stability. The sovereign without the maiden present are expressly forbidden. The sovereign. This is rare to cover with real world conditions. Well, most subjects die during adjustment periods, and stability is still not guaranteed for those who survive it. The success subsequent adjustments are dependent on okay. Let's see. No, we've been to this one, huh? Let me guess. Detachable harvest. Links to the biological spirit vessels placed in each realm. The same as that of the previous model. I was interested at all. Sedative mass. Pacifying prisoners. The number of reverse sound effects. Home rule. Ooh. Oh, what's this? Oh, I was getting excited for something. This area will be shut down as the project proceeds to the final phase. Oh, okay. Nice to know, nice to know. I figured everything at this point would have done disintegrated. Well, nothing I need. That's one. That sucks. Ooh. Better save, because I'm not going through that again. Oh, what's up with this one? Except it's got the hookup. The grape gel. So since everybody went all... It's the best place to grab it. Jersey on them. Shut the place down. Yeah, what we got here? Life Bottle 3. Great, my life stuff. Oh, we're being teleported again, guys.
Naori,
Don't talk. I have to do this. I gave you my word that I'd help you return to Dana. The next time you open your eyes, you'll be home.
Won't be remembering a damn thing.
My place is here with my people. I still have a duty to fulfill. I'm sorry for what you've endured. Rena never should have dragged you into this. It's not your burden to bear.
But...
The mask contains a sedative. It should keep your mind from tearing itself apart any further. Let yourself go to sleep.
Oh, okay.
This should help with the pain. Time to go, Elfin. Farewell.
Farewell, Naomi.
Naori.
His injuries are worse than I thought. Short-term treatment isn't going to cut it. I'll have to switch the healing pod to long-term hibernation mode.
Ooh.
The chance of surviving hibernation's less than 10%?
Well, damn.
And worse, long-term use of the mask carries a high risk of damaging his mind and nervous system. But...
That'll be fine.
If I don't head back, Lennigus will be nothing but ashes. And this starship along with it. I don't know if I can fulfill my promise to you, Alphen. But if doing this will grant you even the slightest chance, I have to try. I hope it's enough.
Well, it's better than nothing, right?
Please, live for me, Alphen.
Ooh, that was intense.
That vision. It must have been from when Naori helped Alphen escape Lenegis.
She sure went above and beyond the call of duty.
Even with Lenegis crumbling down around her, she chose to stay put with her people.
It's a lot of
So
guts.
that's why you lost your memories and sense of pain. And why you were asleep for that whole time. It was all the result of one agonizing decision Naori made to save your life.
Yeah. If it weren't for her, I wouldn't even be alive today. I owe her everything.
Sure do.
More than I could ever hope to repay.
Now that you know how she felt, how do you plan on honoring her wishes?
She kept her promise. If the Renan people she fought so desperately to protect are at risk from a malevolent force, then I owe it to her to carry on her fight.
You're right, you know.
Naori was the one who put that mask on me. And made me Iron Mask.
She did it to prevent your soul from tearing itself apart. She knew you might lose your memories and sense of pain as a result. But more than anything, she wanted you to survive. And you did.
She's right, you know. Better save. Anything else there? No. Andana. Heavy shooting. Let's check out the other spot. Where am I? Oh, come on, there's no item? Whack. That is so much crap, y'all. Why am I saying it all? Let me say it one more time. Woo. Now, where were we? Ah, up top.
This place. We've seen this
Ooh.
in one of Naori's memories.
Of course. After 300 years, this is where it was held. The spirit channeling ceremony.
Project
This is where
Sovereign.
the Renis Alma was.
So this is the place where you and Naori...
The Renis Alma isn't here now. Nor is the Red Woman, it seems.
I know it's difficult, Alphen, but there will be time to dwell on the past later. For now, we need to keep moving.
All right, you
Come
know.
on.
Ooh. Symbols of the Sovereign and the Maiden.
Naori.
What is this? Is it the work of Dana's will again?
It's been a year since the ceremony. That day, I shut away inside of myself the power that caused Alphen to lose control. Since then, my visions of the future have grown more and more fearsome.
Oh man.
Is this another memory? No, it's different this time. It's like she's speaking directly to us.
What we did back then. Not so much as a day passes when I don't think about it. About what was done to us. All in the name of a ceremony. The purpose of which we were never even told. As Sovereign, they linked Alphen's consciousness to Lenegis itself. The Renis Alma was intended to control his power, lest anything should slip through its cracks. That day, as Maiden, my role was to temper his power. I was meant to guide it forth, and give shape to the strength inside of him.
Linked to Lenegis itself? But then, everything that's been happening.
But that power showed me a vision. A vision of
What kind?
oblivion. When I realized that vision was a prophecy of the apocalypse we were about to unleash, I couldn't go through with it. But without a maiden, the ceremony was doomed. Alphen lashed out, his consciousness no longer his own.
Ah, that's what
I
happened,
did
eh?
what I could. Using my abilities as the maiden, I tried to seal that power away inside of me. But it was too late. Lenegis had already been brought to its knees. Thousands upon thousands of lives so cruelly snuffed out. All because of me. Because of what I had done. With the destructive force now slumbering inside of me, I knew I had to find a way to dispose of it. Anything to make up for my failure. But I didn't know how. Especially since that power was astral energy itself. In which case, ironically enough, the Renis Alma seemed to be my best bet. That, at least, would hold the astral energy dormant. Assuming that no malevolent third party got to it first. With the Sovereign and Maiden's combined power, perhaps I could shift the chaotic energy inside me into the Renis Alma instead. That's what I hoped, but alas, it was not to be. The Renis Alma was lost. And Alphen, the Sovereign, was in a starship bound for Dana. My only choice was to seal away the destructive force inside of me using my powers as the Maiden, to buy the world what little time I could. The time needed for a new Renis Alma to be crafted, and for a new Sovereign to appear.
No new Sovereign, but Alphen's there.
So, it meant I would be passing the curse on to my descendants as well.
So Neo, he was concerned about that.
Please, forgive me. I never meant to burden the future world with this threat too. I only wish that there was something more I could have done.
Wait, you can't just...
Naori.
At least we learned a little
message
more.
just now, was it directly from Naori? Or was it the Dahnan voice speaking through her?
Oh, something's happening. Oh boy.
What?
These are the clothes that Naori and I wore during the ceremony 3 centuries ago.
So you're saying this is the Maiden's outfit?
That's right. These clothes are designed to resonate with the Sovereign and Maiden's abilities. They focus and enhance them.
And they appeared now because...
Naori must have left them here for the new Sovereign and Maiden, knowing the day would come when they would need them in their fight against the Thorns.
Okay. I accept that.
These outfits are directly linked to the answers we've been chasing this whole time. If they're here, it must mean it was Naori's will for us to find those answers as well.
Locating the Renis Alma would allow us to neutralize the dark astral energy inside Shion, thereby silencing her thorns. Is that what Naori's suggesting?
It makes sense. After all, Master Cores and Spirit Vessels are both able to prevent the astral energy inside them from developing sentience. By that logic, it would stand to reason that the Renis Alma would have the same ability on a larger scale.
He ain't lying.
We have a Maiden and Sovereign. Now all we need is the Renis Alma. We'll finally be able to free you of your thorns. Shion.
It's
We
possible.
look really great.
You really think so?
I do. We can rid you of your thorns and stop the world from falling to oblivion.
However, the spirit channeling ceremony already failed once. Even if our goal is different this time, we can't be sure the same thing won't happen again. We should take care not to be too optimistic.
You're right. It's the barest sliver of a chance.
But it's still a
If there's
chance
even the
nonetheless.
slightest hope it can work, I'm willing to stake everything I've got on it.
I know it's too early to let myself feel relieved, but I just can't seem to help it. Just hearing there's the slightest chance, even though I know the world's still in great peril. It's selfish of me, I know, but still.
No, it isn't. You found hope to believe in. It'd be strange if you weren't over the moon about it.
Grinwell's right. We can rid you of your curse and still save the world at the same
There
time.
you go. The team coming in with the clutch.
Thank you. Naori entrusted us with the fate of all humanity. Now, it's up to us to prove that trust was well placed.
Starting with a little game called Hunt the Renis Alma.
Yeah, we've come all this way. Now we just need to search Lenegis and Rena until we find it.
Yeah, we can protect the world and save Shion at the same time.
I too shall lend my services. My knowledge of Renin lore is bound to be a useful asset.
And they say modesty is dead.
Miracles just seem to follow wherever you go, huh?
How do you know it's me they're following? We're all in this together, Shion. You included. Now let's get moving, shall we? Last I heard, we had an apocalypse to stop.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Naori.
Wow. That was nice. We got a new set of threads.
So Naori sealed away the power that made me lose control of myself. She stopped my rampage and saved my life. But then, that power she'd sealed away was passed down to you. I'm so sorry, Shion. It's my fault that you're cursed.
You're wrong. What happened to you was because of the ceremony, and Naori's attempt to stop Oblivion. You paid a heavy price for it. And then
She's
you
right,
fell
you know.
asleep for 300 years. The reason you lost your memories.
It's the reason for your curse.
The Thorns.
It all leads back to them. But once they're gone, we can finally put an end to all this.
When my Thorns are gone, I never dared to dream that such a thing could be possible. No. The truth is, I think maybe I've always been dreaming about a life without my Thorns. The touch of my family, or playing with my friends.
That sounds nice.
Holding hands with Rinwell, or giving Law a deserved smack. Embracing everyone. All the normal things that people do together. I always wished I could experience them for myself and finally know what they were like. Is it really okay for me to believe it can happen? I'm so scared of getting my hopes up. What if it doesn't work out in the end, and...
That's not going to happen. I'm here to make sure it won't. Forget fate or destiny or anything else. We're going to live a normal life. There are a lot of things you still want to do, right?
Yeah, you're right. It's such a strange feeling. I know that we've still got plenty of fighting up ahead. And it's for my
Wish you ain't
sake,
over yet.
so I can live.
You're worth fighting for.
I believe you, Alphen.
Good. I'll keep on fighting. For as long as it takes. Until our future is finally in our hands.
Woo! And we unlock some. Latest maiden. Increase AG gauge by 1. And what we got left? The ultimate ingredient and the Mystic Crest. Untamable Rage. Sodelia Arthelius. Graham Artius. Lazul Faris. Dang, look at that picture. Woo! Let's see, I'm gonna change that picture out there. Carry out the spiritualness ceremony. Oh, okay.
Sounds like this Naori chick had quite the big heart.
Her position demanded nothing less. From the sound of things, she didn't focus on differences, least of all those between Renans and Danans.
Yeah. It was Naori who first showed me that such a thing was even possible. And then she saved my life by sending me back home to Dana.
Not only that, but she willingly stayed behind on Lenegis for the sake of her people. It sounds like she was quite the hero, all right. A truly caring person.
It's as if walls meant nothing to her. The one separating the Renans from the Danans, or herself from others. She had no need for them.
Wow.
Which basically meant that she never had anything to break down in the first place, huh? Yeah. I think you may be right about that.
You inherited that legacy. Her wish for the world.
Doleem's right.
I know it.
She's kind of like a lodestar guiding our way. showing us what we can aspire to.
You got it, Rinwell. Alright guys, I think we're gonna call it here for tonight. Anyway, this is the Hermit, and we will be back tomorrow with more Tales of Arise. I know y'all love this, right? Anyway, catch you later. Remember, drink your water. It's gonna be hot out there. And as always, thank you for stopping by. And I hope to see you here next day. Have a good day tomorrow. Peace.